In this chapter, we're going to learn a lot about whole numbers, and we're going to start off talking about addition of whole numbers. So let's start off with the easy case. Let's suppose that A and B are disjoint finite sets. So disjoint meaning they don't overlap. Finite meaning that you can count how many elements they have with a whole number. And the cardinal number of A, set A, is little a, and the cardinal number of set B is little b. Then if you want to know what A plus B is, you just look at how many elements are in the union. You look at the cardinal number of the union. A and B are called the addends, and A plus B is called the sum. These are words that you're definitely going to want to know. The things you're adding together are called the addends, and then the answer that you get is called the sum. So for just a quick example, we've got two sets here. I have set A, which contains W, X, Y, and Z, and then I have set B, which contains M, N, and P. So the number of elements, or the cardinal number for A, would be 4, because there's 4 elements, and for B, it would be 3. So if I were to take those two sets and union them, if you remember what the picture of the union looks like with Venn diagrams, it's just taking both circles together. So it would just be like putting all of them together. And so that would be A union B, putting all of these two sets, lumping them together. And if we count how many elements are in there, it's not surprising to find that there's 7. And that's because we know 4 plus 3 is equal to 7, right? So this is just sort of like an introduction to addition. And just to do a couple problems, it says model each of the following using a number line. So Tommy has 4 balloons. Mike gives him 4 more balloons. How many balloons does Tommy have? So it's kind of this wording of Mike gives him 4 more. How many balloons does he have, or how many total balloons does he have? Those words are the things that tell us that we're going to be adding. So we start by looking at Tommy. So we'll start at 0. Tommy's got 4 balloons, so I'm going to draw a line up to 4. Right, this is Tommy. And then from there, Mike gives him 4 more. So from there, if we add 4 more, that would bring us all the way up to 8. And so what it shows us is that 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. So it's Tommy plus Mike is equal to 8. So that's a good way to model it on the number line. Make sure all the numbers are shown, the original 4 and then the 4 more. This one says, a recipe calls for 2 ounces of milk and 5 ounces of oil. How much liquid is needed for the recipe? So again, this is addition. We're going to start off with 2 ounces of milk. So I'll label that one as milk. And then from there, we're going to add 5 ounces of oil. And that's going to take us up to 7. So it's 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. So you've got to be able to draw it, and then you've also got to be able to say what the mathematical equation is that's being drawn. So I could give you the equation and ask you to draw it, or I could give you the drawing and ask you what the equation was. I could do it either way. So that's just sort of an introduction to addition.